Lucy, you mole hunting? She's going after a mole. She got a mole. She's gonna take it to you. Just tell her drop it. Drop it, Lucy. Now come here. Leave it. She's making sure there ain't no more down there.
Good find, Papa.
Good morning, everyone. I'm starting 1 minute early. I see Dawn was here 5 minutes ago. Ed was here. Ed was here. Good morning, Buster. This is my first time using StreamYard, so I don't know what to do with it. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. Well, good morning, Tickle Trunk. If you want to stream with me, you can click that what I just sent in there. So I'm going to be making some mistakes. I understand that because this is the first time I've ever used StreamYard. I'm going to see if I like it enough to get a membership where I can use more of it. Okay, I'll be on for a bit. Then I have a quail beginner class and butcher workshop in the backyard. Well, let me see. Good morning, Andy. I'm trying to get used to StreamYard, so this is my experimental. Let me see what this says. Oh boy, this is kind of weird. Let me see if I can. No, I'm still working on it, so I can't do that. And there's Nikki James. Good morning, Nikki. So I wonder who else is going to be on this morning. That's okay, Andy. The only thing, I don't know if it shows you having the moderator thing here. on StreamYard. And I don't know how to add them. Oh boy. This is all new to me. You don't, it's not even a download. You just go to StreamYard.com. And yeah. I see there's 5 people in here, but it doesn't show me how many likes I have. But this is very interesting. Well, I got all the, I haven't even figured out how to add my camera. My phone. Oh, yeah. And you know me, I like experimentation anyhow. But I know who to talk to walk me through things. Matt from Grafted Branch Homestead. Oh, that is great. You were in Ohio and you didn't come see me? Mm-hmm. Nikki, I got to pick on you. And there's Christina. Good morning. We officially got our LLC this week, so we got a name change. Yeah, I seen that. And I'm so... Is that you, Christina, or is it Aaron? Okay, which one's Christina and which one's Aaron? I need to know. Nikki's laughing. She was up north. Oh, so you were around the Toledo area. Matt, I wish you could call and tell me how to add people, add my camera to this. Yes, it's me. Aaron was on a road job until 6:30 this morning, so he's sleeping. Cool. But that was only 3 hours away, Nikki. I gotta pick on you. It's so good to have you, Christina. So, Matt, if you get a chance, give me a call real quick and help me through this. Is the other camera on the computer you're using with the main camera as well? I don't know how to do all that. You'll have to walk me through it so that I can put it in. Probably when you get a chance. You look like the new pop-ups you have for comments. Yeah, this is all from StreamYard. And it was Matt at Grafted Branch that got me thinking about it. And so I finally decided to try it. So now he's got to teach me a few things. Because I get it figured out, and then I'll be able to have, I might have more sudden lives and everything. Because I'm learning tricks from other channels, too. Maybe the present button on the bottom of StreamYard, an extra camera. I can call in a few here. I don't see where you can add an extra camera. Oh, that might be an upgrade. I don't know. I probably when I do setups and that, I could probably do it. I know I figured out how to do clips, put clips in, because I started off with Lucy's mole hunt. Oh, it just tells me how many's present. Now we're down to 4 people watching. So that means 2 people left. Because we had 6 people here. So I log into other cameras by logging into StreamYard stream on my computer, laptop, and cell phone. That gives my 3 cameras. I'll give you a call in a bit, though. Well, why? Yeah. Buster says, I'm at work, but I'll be listening. Okay, Buster. And Christina says, I still have to get out and feed everyone, so I'll probably be in and out for a bit. That's okay. Let me see what it says for edit button. Nope, that doesn't work. So this is kind of crazy. You guys are learning. See, I'm having fun with this, so I may end up upgrading. And I'll have to figure out how to save this to my YouTube channel. I have to stream later today to see the video you started with. I'm out in the coop right now. Well, when you get back, I can show it to you now. Here you guys go. Lucy, you mole hunting? She's going after a mole. She got a mole. She's gonna take it to you. Just tell her drop it. Drop it, Lucy. Now come here. Leave it. Oh, she's always going after the mole. She's making sure there ain't no more down there.
Doing good find, Popper.
Yeah, she's real good at it. First time she did it is when not long after I first got her, she grabbed a mold and I was wearing a crushed velvet jacket, a purple one, and she threw it up and landed right here on my chest. And I freaked out. So she don't throw them all at me anymore. She holds them in her mouth to bring them to me. Yeah, it is. It is comical. I chuckle every time I see it because it's just so funny to me. Let me see if I can add another. I forgot how to add this. Let me see. Oops, nope. Cancel. I don't want that. I forgot how to add that stream up there. I got it in there. Dawn says she's listening when going out with the dog and checking the birds, then coffee, and I'll be here. Yep, you got to grab that coffee before you get here, Dawn. And he says, that's cool. You show another video like that. Yeah, and it's all because of Matt at Grafted Branch. You guys, if you're not subscribed to Matt, you ought to subscribe to him. Because he's in New Mexico, and being in the desert, all the way that he farms and all the things that him and his family are doing is wonderful. It's kind of the opposite of Gedros. Matt says, I did a lot of experimenting on late night streams, LOL. And then he thanked me for referring him. Now you guys really need. Dickie says, oh, my cat used to bring me all the things it killed outside overnight and place them at my bedroom door. So glad that stopped. When I let Lucy out by herself, she leaves it right outside the apartment door because she knows she's not allowed to bring them in. Andy says, I know, Matt. Because of him, I had to buy the shaker hoses. And Matt says, him and Casey are doing a recipe out of my cookbook today. Cool. And what time are you going live today, Matt? He says, Andy, I use it a lot. Oh, so you're going live about 10 p.m. my time, Eastern Standard Time. Alrighty, that's cool. Oh, there's 7 people here. I don't know how many likes I have, but we have 7 people watching. Now that's cool. So you guys are going to have to tell me how many likes I have. And I don't, yeah, I think Steve, I don't know why Steve's not here yet. $11 likes. Cool. If you want to join me on the live stream, and I don't know how I can actually put you in it. I think you just click that. And Nikki sees 12 likes. That's good. Let me know if we get to 20, because then I have to do my little dance. Echo, first light on.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, I gotta get some charge on my phone, then I'll join you, Verna. Okay. Now I can have up to 6 people here at the same time. So if anybody else wants to be brave and show their face, then just hit my link there. Oh, this coffee is good. And you guys know which cup I'm using. I love these big cups. Mostly when I'm working. But this is exciting. I got the cages all finished. I have to get the video out on that. I had to edit it and get it out. Yeah, that's from Gidro's Urban Homestead. That was before they got their LLC, which they got this week. And now it's Gidro's, let me see, Gidro's Family Farm. And Christina, Andy, any of you that want to join in, just jump on in. Let me give you the link again. There's the link. I just posted it to the chat room. There's the link if you want to join in. I don't know if it shows as an active link in there or not. I only see it as regular writing on my end. Okay, so all you have to do is click on it. If you're not shy, come on aboard. It's active. I just got to get more charge. Forgot to plug my phone in last night. Shame on you, Matt. That's all right. I don't plug mine in unless it's between, unless it's lower than 20%, and I got 72%. Hey, Andy. Why don't you jump on? Andy's busy. I forgot about that. Haven't heard from Andy in 10 minutes, so she's probably still listening. And Nikki is camera shy, just like Jenna is. I'm somewhat camera shy, but not when I'm talking to friends. I'm camera shy when I'm video recording things, but not when I'm talking to friends. I gotta see, if I had my camera out, I would take you guys out to my garden and show that better. But maybe next time. Then I can do like Matt does and take you to different parts of his homestead. Because then I can show you what my animal room looks more like and everything else. Dawn says, Verna, Steve was the first comment that is gone now. He said he is on the road today to the funeral. That's what I thought. I thought he was, I couldn't remember it was this weekend or last weekend that he was going to the funeral. Because me, I have a very bad sense of time when it comes to certain things. I don't like going to funerals. That's why I have it in my will that there is to be no funeral for me. So I don't want people crying over my dead body because I'm already gone. They should go to their homes or go out to some place and have a party and celebrate life. Because the only thing I left behind is a used car, so to speak. I got a better camera. Yeah, let me see. Where did I go? Where did I? Oh, it's right here on the desk still. I got a better camera. The other one's good for stills and short ones. But this one was the same price. And you can even turn this around, what you can't do on the other one. Oh, yeah, power off. Nikki says she told her husband and kids to have a party, and they better be singing karaoke, because me and the boys used to always do that together. You know what I say? I say you have a party, and think of all the stupid things I've done, and laugh about that. I mean, think of all the things that make you laugh. Yeah, I just haven't got it edited yet, Dawn. Because it's in more than one part. And Nikki agrees with me. Well, just think of all the stupid and funny things I've done with you. And I gave you permission that when I'm dead, you can speak about the things that used to tick you off about me. Because we all have good and bad parts to our nature. And when you accept me, you accept all of me. It's just like when I accept you, I accept all of you. Good, bad, and ugly. Because that's all a part of what makes a person what they are. John says, I went back and looked at that chicken. What chicken? Nikki agrees with me. We have good and bad parts, and it's all of it that takes us. And you know, it's our life experiences that brought us to where we are today. Our personality and everything. So, you know, even when you have bad times, those bad times can help you grow. You can either wallow in self-pity, or you can learn to grow from it. And I'm not going to wallow in self-pity. That's a disgusting thing for me to do. I have to grow from it. I have to learn my lessons, take my licks, and keep on going. Now, I'm still waiting on my first egg from my last hatch. And they're about 5 weeks old now. Dawn, I'm not sure what chicken you're talking about. Because I don't have no chickens. I only have quails and cooey. But I will tell you one thing. It's been a very interesting week. Oh, the chicken on the feed sack. Okay. Buster got it right. That must have been on the feed sack. And Buster in your video. Okay. What happened this week? Let's see. Well, both the people I suspected made that call that happened on my birthday. Both deny it, but I knew it had to be one or the other. And one is Don said it looked like it was inside the cage. Oh, that was that was in the cooey cage. That's why you asked me if I had a chicken. Ain't got no room and no chicken. Oh, what's wrong, Lucy? Come on up. Up, up. Wait a minute, let me get this out of the way. Okay, now you can get up. Come on. What? You don't want to come up and so everybody can see you? Well, anyhow, it's just as I was saying, Nikki, it's just been interesting on how people react things. I had somebody steal a strawberry or something steal a strawberry off my strawberry plant. My last strawberry that was getting. My garden is growing good. I either, depending on the weather, to whether I water every evening or if I water every other evening. We've had, like yesterday, there was so many emergency vehicles going by and shutting off their. Ah, there's Matt. Oh, he just disappeared again. Now I see how I add him. So many emergency vehicles and people arguing outside. I mean, it's like a drama city. And when I'm at my computer, I can block it out. When I'm away from my computer, it bombards me. No, I would not be able to sleep. I would not be able to sleep if there was a chicken in here because they're too loud. Dawn said she had to get off and get back on. It wouldn't let me comment again. I know I had that problem quite often yesterday when I went to other live streams. And I mean, there was one live stream that's probably still going because it was supposed to be on for 24 hours. And they were giving away presents and stuff. And that makes it hard to get into it. Ah, there he is. Hi, Matt.
Hey, Verna. Hey, everyone. Sorry. How are you?
Oh, I'm just as crazy as ever, of course.
Oh, let's see. I got to figure out how to hear this, and I got that delay on the sound. Let's see.
Nikki says she's hoping to finish getting her garden planted. Finish this
Oh, okay. I
weekend.
think I can hear
We
you
have
now.
2 used gardens. Pardon?
There we go. I don't know how well I can hear you, but
You can't hear me very well?
oh, it's pretty low on this phone. That's okay. I'll stay close.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
hop on for a minute and figure it out.
She says, wow, he blasted my ears.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. My
Yeah, just because you can't hear doesn't mean your mic isn't working. Andy says, hey, Matt.
Hey, Andy. Hopefully, I made you buy something you can use.
Huh?
Hopefully, I made you buy something you can use.
Yeah, she's already did a video on it, I think.
Good to see everyone.
It is good. They are so bad. She says she had to turn it down. He is so loud and I can barely hear Verna.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, and I can't
Well,
hear
that's
it
because
all, so I'll have to.
I have my mic farther away from me. Now
I'll
can you
probably
hear me
need to be
better?
on my computer with my mic. Well, I'm gonna hop off, but I'll join your stream next time, Verna, and I'll be on my computer in there, and maybe we can get that sound right. Okay.
There we go. Next time he'll be on his computer and he'll know. Oh, it is. This is fun. I love this format. I just got to learn how to. I'm learning how to do more things. Now I got to see how to add another video. No, I don't want a new layout. I need to get all the videos up before I start. Matt, you were fine. Dawn says, that was cool. See, Dawn, if you wanted to come on, I could put you on. All you had to do is join this link. And then you can join me online. Matt's happy. He smiled. This is a lot of fun. But Dawn says, ha, not me, Verna. I don't show my face on social media. My cameras are blocked and mics on my computer. Now, see, if I wanted to block myself, all I gotta do is push my camera down on my live stream. And that'll take care of it. Matt says, I love your streams, Verna. Well, I love your streams too. That's why I try to get to every single one of them, Matt. You just need to start doing yours like the day before. You need to set it up in StreamYard so that you can get the notifications out to your subscribers. See, because I post my notifications anywhere from 24 to 48 hours before I go live. But I didn't know if this sent out notifications to everybody or not. Matt says, yes, I will, right after your stream. Yep. Okay, Dawn, if you're subbed to Matt, but you don't get any notices, well, one thing, he doesn't send out notices because before he didn't do it, pre-plan it on StreamYard. But also check in when you go to his homepage. You check if you're subscribed and if you have select all on the notification bell. Does is well, you need to do the same thing um, on mine. And Matt says he promised this next week, so I'll put them up a few days before. That is wonderful, Matt. And you know you can stream onto Facebook too if you did the upgrade. I'm gonna do the upgrade so I can have both, so I can do both at the same time. Once I figure out how to do it. Yes, it's just Grafted Branch Homestead on Facebook. Matt says learning YouTube has been a crazy tech leap for me. Guess it's time to expand. Yep. That's how you grow, Matt, is by you keep expanding. Now, I'll be right back, you guys. I need some more coffee. Well, I'm back. And if you guys heard, the cooey and the quail are trying to talk each other out. But they don't realize they're getting an extra treat today. Oh, those are coffees that Nikki's showing. She took over Steve's job since Steve's AFK today. Forgot what I was just gonna say. Oh, I only have one animal here that doesn't eat watermelon, and that's Lucy for some reason. So the cooey and the quail will all get some watermelon later today. I know the quail only eat the red part of the watermelon, but I'm sure the cooey eat the rind and all. I can remember the first time I gave the quail watermelon. I had forgot all about me giving them watermelon. And I walked in later and their beaks were red. And oh my God, who's dead here because I thought they were all full of I thought it was all blood until I realized that's watermelon, not blood. And they said that quail would love bananas. My quail don't want anything to do with bananas. And Nikki says her dog eats watermelon but will not eat raw eggs. Weird dog. Yeah, Lucy loves raw eggs, but she doesn't eat watermelon. Yeah. But I mean, the first time you give them watermelon, you see that red all over their face and their beaks. You think they done went into a frenzy. Dawn caught the groundhog with cantaloupe, but the quail won't touch it. Wow, that's strange, because my quail eat the cantaloupe. At least the last bunch I had did. But see, the quail don't like skins on things, whereas the guinea pigs love the skins as well as the fruit. They don't waste anything. Yeah, Dawn said it was a 40-pound groundhog. Lucy tried to catch one, but it jumped off a cliff at her from her. She couldn't. She couldn't do that. Yeah, Nikki, your dog's confused. If he goes crazy over celery, it's her favorite. I think your dog thinks it's a guinea pig or a cooey. Lucy will not eat vegetables unless they've been cooked with meat. They have to have the meat broth in it. But if you offer Lucy something, she'll either take it and be polite and lay it on the ground and walk away, or she'll shy completely away from it like that. Be right back, you guys. I got to answer a call that you can't refuse. Let's see. Dawn says, when I make salad, the dogs beg for every vegetable. I give him his own salad. Wow. I had to keep a dog gate across the hydroponics lower shelf because he would steal the whole heads of lettuce. Nikki says, I need to catch a rotten groundhog. Mine don't like lettuce, but will eat other vegetables. Now, I'll show you about Lucy and her eggs. Come here, Lucy. She took that one into her cave, but she doesn't know about this one yet. But I had to let you guys see her jump up and get it. Because she loves the eggs. Yesterday, she had a whole dozen to herself. Now, Nikki, when you said your dog eats watermelon but won't eat raw eggs, did you ever try to give him the eggs out of the shell? Oh, that is cool, Dawn. She's telling Nikki she studied up on how to catch them without any holes or tunnels in her yard. They have bad eyesight, so you bait with large pieces of fruit or vegetable. Yeah, so I can see why you would put a cantaloupe out there. It says they have a 2-inch neck, so you keep the food within 2 inches of the plate on the trap that sets it off. Make a trail of carrot pieces. Put cardboard on top to keep fruit in the shade so it stays fresh. And Monty takes the eggs gently, then just goes and lays it somewhere. Yep, put it in the bowl. She takes one lick and walks away. Oh, that's terrible. No, Buster, Big Mama didn't have her babies yet. Dawn says it takes about 30 hours, they say. Mine was 24 hours to catch it. So he was watching. If they are eating your garden like green tomatoes, bait your trap with them. I don't have green tomatoes yet. Okay, you guys, here we go for round 2. Come on. That's all, Lucy. Verna, he was under my deck. My dog chased him twice. He was twice as big as my dog. Nikki says, thanks, Dawn. I will set that tonight. Right now, eating my peas. Grr. I don't think the groundhog will cross the... Yeah, it does cross the trail. Because I've seen it... Yeah, I don't think it'd come around my garden. Because I'll set Lucy after it. And that far away from the cliff, Lucy would get it. Because the farther she has to run, the faster she gets. Don says, oh, wow, I'm sorry, Nikki. They like green beans too. Another thing I'm going to have to take a video of is along my walk, there is a lot of poisonous hemlock growing because it's right by the river. Hubby put a camera under the deck to check out if he had a hole dug under it. Thankfully, no tunnels here. That would be terrible if he did. You may have to put enclose your deck. Matt says, oh no. I've not heard of poisonous hemlock. Hemlock is what I think it was Socrates was killed by. That plant, if you bruise it when you rub up against it, if hemlock gets on your skin, your body can absorb it. And if you drink it, it'll kill you. Nikki says, yeah, my green beans aren't up yet, but should be popping through any time now. I got some flowers on my tomato plants. Yeah, hemlock looks a lot like yarrow. But it grows like a tree. John says, Verna, they dig under sheds and into walls of basements. They make 25-foot tunnels that will collapse a corner of the house or garage or shed. Yeah, it grows in Illinois. Let me see. I don't know how to show my screen. Let me see. Banners, overlay, loops, background. I don't want music. I don't want nothing there. I don't want that stuff. I cannot see that. Nikki has 3 little baby tomatoes. Or I did yesterday, LOL. Haven't been out there yet this morning. That says, I don't remember how I added the video. Because if I did, I would do that. Let me see. That's new layout. I had to figure things out yet. See, I can't remember how I added the video, so I think I did all that before I started the live stream. So what I'm going to have to do is next time I'll have to present screen and share so I can have it up there next time. Let me see what this says. Let's see what edit layout is. Okay, that's... see. No, that doesn't tell me anything. No, it says Nikki James, there can be many more than just one groundhog, too. Yeah, usually if you see one, there's usually a family. Nikki says, yeah, I have a tunnel. Wait a minute. You should see mute, stop, camera settings, present, invite, and leave. Yeah? So let me see under settings. Let's see, camera, audio, virtual background, recording. Hotkeys. Share screen. Okay, that's shifted S. Share video is shifted V. Okay, I don't have a sucker can't. Okay. I'll try that out during a middle of the night live streams, Matt, and go from there. Because, yeah, I have a tunnel that's stuck under my building. Should I place the trap close to that or close to garden? In the bottom of StreamYard stream page. Yeah, I've seen that, Matt. And I think you should place it near the hole. You already have more than one if you have a hole. Yeah, I had to go through the settings in order to see the other stuff, Matt. They're coming out to get your garden to get the trap between the hole and your garden. LOL. Feed them before they get there. No problem. We got this. Yeah, we got it. Sounds good, Dawn. You have one tunnel. Now walk 20 feet in every direction out from that hole and look for other holes in the ground too. Wow. Let's see settings. Share a second camera. I haven't got that set yet either. Share screen is a shifted S. Okay, let me see if I can find hemlock and do shifted S. Okay. There we go. Let's see if I can do.
Oh,
Now, can you guys see that?
oh,
Yeah, you should be.
Hello. I'll bring this with me. I'm Marlo from Wild Food UK. Out foraging again. It's the 19th of June or somewhere around there. I'm not too sure of the date. But this is not a plant that I'm foraging for today. This is a plant that every forager needs to know about though. It's in the carrot family. The carrot family, from a forager's point of view, is one of the most interesting families there is. It's got some amazing edibles like our hogweed that we've got here, and our ground elder down here, and sweet Sicily and chervil. Well, chervil's not such a great edible if you ask me, but plenty of others, including carrot. But it's also got a dark side, and this is basically the prince of the dark side of the carrot family. This is hemlock, Conium maculatum, and you can see it grows quite large. In fact, it's our largest native umbellifer. It's an amazing plant, an incredible plant to look at, and you see forests of it. And this little forest of it here has probably got about enough conine, which is the active poison in this plant, or one of the active alkaloids in this plant, that will work on your nervous system. There's probably enough here to kill a small village quite easily. In fact, I'd say a small city, just about. But this is a plant that you should know, and I'm going to tell you how to ID it because it looks quite similar to some of our favourite edibles, Sweet Sicily being the key one. Sweet Sicily is a lovely edible that grows from the sort of Midlands around the Peak District and further north. It's got amazing tasting seeds and lovely tasting leaves, but it's almost identical to this in looks superficially. So I'll go through hemlock and its key features. First of all, it's got this pinnate or feathery leaf system, which is very similar to chervil as well. But chervil, I don't really rate as an edible. It's got a grassy parsley flavour, and if you do want a parsley flavour from your wild edibles, go for ground elder. You're much safer. But this pinnate or feathery leaf system, feathery means split, or pinnate means split, so it's split once that way, twice that way, 3 times, 4 times, and then a further 5th time there. Chervil won't be split quite so many times, but Sweet Sicily can. So how do you tell the difference? First of all, the smell. Hemlock has an awful smell. Well, I think it's quite an awful smell. People describe it as like the bottom of a hamster's cage or a mousy smell. I get that. It's not particularly nice, whereas Sweet Sicily has a really lovely smell of aniseed, and the seeds are equally the same. They stink of aniseed, whereas the seeds of hemlock just don't smell very nice. Hemlock also has round leaf stems. I don't know if you can make that out there, but it's round and hairless. That's important. And then on the more mature plants, you'll see this purple blotching. You won't see it on the very young stuff, so this isn't like a key identifier, but when you do see it, you can be pretty sure that you've got hemlock. Purple blotching is referred to in the scientific name maculatum. Maculatum means not immaculate, and this is not immaculately green. It's got purple blotches and stains all over it. Now conine, the poison in here, or the alkaloid in here, or one of the alkaloids in here, works on your central nervous system. It's a rising poison as well. It sort of starts at your feet in a very strange way. Your feet will start to become numb and cold and spasm a little bit, and that will work its way up your body. This was first described by Plato, writing down what was happening to Socrates as he ingested the poison from this plant. When he was given his options of execution, he chose hemlock as his. But that rising poison working on your nervous system, when it gets to your chest, it works on your respiratory system, and then it will kill you. It's a very, very toxic thing. So no problem in touching it. Don't be scared of this plant. You've seen me. I've already been touching this plant and touched my face a few times. The only way you're going to be poisoned by this plant is if you eat it. So don't go chopping it down everywhere you see it. Don't be worried about it. It's a very proud looking plant. It adds to the greenery of the countryside, and there's plenty of insects. Love all the flowers that you get on our hemlock plants. I think it's our tallest native umbellifer. The only other one that competes with it, or is taller actually, is giant hogweed, but that's a non-native species, and it's one that we do want to get rid of. If you see giant hogweed, don't touch it, but do let somebody know from the Environment Agency or the local council to remove it, because it's a dangerous plant to touch. Hemlock is not. Anyway, the dark side of the carrot family. This is a warning to all you foragers. Do not forage for anything that looks like this unless you are 100% sure of what you're doing.
There you go. I thought that would be a little bit of information for everybody. But when I will show you a close-up of it when I do my next walk with Lucy, that I take her out instead of letting her run. Well, see, hogweed is different. But what I think is unique, the way you can, you know, Queen Anne's lace is really wild carrot. And the way you tell them apart is hemlock has a cluster of flowers, and Queen Anne's lace, I have one on the top, and in the center of that group of flowers, you'll see a little red flower. So it's like the drop of blood from sewing the lace. Is how it's always explained to me. Yeah, Dawn says what she thinks is hemlock, she thinks of the tree that is an evergreen. Very cool, Verna. Gotta learn these things, LOL. I'm smelling my yarrow right now. Purple and yellow. I know who didn't make it to the live stream. Katrina. Another thing is when I go and cut weeds and that for the cuy, I'll have to take my camera and video what I'm doing so you guys can see, and then I'll video me feeding the cuy the stuff, because they go crazy when they see me walk in there with a bunch of greens. Yeah, so somebody that's on Facebook needs to send her a notice and tag people on Facebook. Let me check. Let me see. No, she isn't on. She's not on Facebook right now, so. Yeah, I had to share some with the guinea pigs, but I mean with the quail, but I usually get it for the cuy so that I don't have to fill up their feed dishes so much. And you know, your orange peelings, your citrus peelings, you can't give to quail, but the cuy will eat it like crazy. Because they're just like us. They can't make their own vitamin C. And I got strawberries too, and I love giving some strawberries to both the quail and the cooey. And Big Mama, she is so big. I'm going to have to take a video of it later because I don't have my phone set up for the shot. But I'd be able to take you guys in and show you her. Yeah, strawberries fun with them because they'll give them that red face too. But I cut the strawberries in half so that they don't accidentally knock it out of their feed trough. Whereas the cooey, I can give each one their own strawberry because they'll fight each other over the strawberries. Well, let me see if I can get this in. Let me see. Hotkeys. No. I'll have to do that later. Matt says, oh, great idea. I have an abundance of strawberry right now that my quail will enjoy. Don says, my quail are brown. It doesn't show up. I chose brown quail to start with, hoping I wouldn't faint processing them. Blood shows up more on the white ones. Yeah, it does. Andy says, her cooey went crazy over lemon and orange leaves. Yeah, and they'll do the same thing over the peelings, Andy. And Matt agrees. It's very true, Dawn. And he says, I'm getting flower buds on my lemon trees. You don't want to take those off because every flower you take off means one less lemon. So just, yeah, go ahead and give them some leaves. But just don't give them any of the flowers. I am so glad you're getting flowers on your lemon tree. You got the Meyer lemon, didn't you, Andy? Even though I cut my hair, I can still put it in a ponytail. And he says, I'm not picking the flowers. Yeah, pick a couple of leaves. And I wanted to show you guys, I'll also show you the pear tree. I got a bunch of baby pears on the pear tree. That's behind the senior center that nobody ever picks but me. But right now in the going to QuailCon cage, I have chocolate covered cherry and calico. Chocolate covered cherry being a female and calico being a male. And Christina, I know you're going to be getting Big Mama and Big Daddy. Plus, I don't know any other unique ones that get born between now and then. You'll be getting. But I got a whole bunch of them I have to process yet. I have at least 6 to process. And I'll get to try out my new knives. Like this one here. And the one I keep in my pocket. Oh, it's not in my pocket. Yeah, it is. And the company that made these it's right there. BCK. And I got it on Amazon. I can't read what it says on the back. There you go. Well, let's wait a minute. Let me get this up here. Damascus steel. But it's very interesting. Now, who here hasn't bought their tickets for QuailCon yet? If you haven't bought your tickets, here's where you go, because all the campsites are gone already. And here's the link for Quail University. It's my affiliated link. And when you go to Quail University, I get a little stipend, and the same amount goes to QuailCon too. And here's the link for my third cookbook, which is the newest one so far. And that's Everything Pickled. And then here's the link for all the cookbooks so you can decide which one you don't have and you want. Good morning, Ed. Yay, Verna. Going to try and finish your live. That's cool, Ed. I'm glad you made it. Hey, Ed, if you want to join me here on the live stream and talk about what you're going to be doing at QuailCon, here's the link. There you go, Ed. Matt said he's fighting his work to get the time off. It's for I need a few days. I'm hoping to be able to just quit sometime. I just need to get sick, LOL. Yeah, if you had a doctor that told you that worked with you and said that sent a note for your work that you need to take a week off for medical reasons. You know, mental health is a medical reason. I understand that, Ed. Maybe next week. I'm not in any shape to be seen. LOL. Or we can do a live stream about QuailCon, Ed. We'll make up a time and I'll have it all set up. And we'll invite everybody who is that knows they're going to be at QuailCon to talk. I can have up to 6 people at a time. And if I pay for, if I upgrade with StreamYard, I could probably have more than that. Ed says we can try that. Yeah, we might have to post it in Leader's personal, Ed, to figure out a time to get everybody that's going to be there involved. And I'll have to talk to Zach and see if he wants to come in on it. And we'll have a live stream about the advantage of going to QuailCon. And that will be fun. We can talk about previous QuailCons and how QuailCon grows every year. Matt says, Verna, I gotta run. Thank you for a great live stream today. Have a blessed day, y'all. You have a blessed day too, Matt. I'll see you tonight at about 10 p.m. That's easy. The advantage is you're there and didn't miss it. No, there's more than that. That's the advantage. We'll save that for our live stream. Okay, you post your thumbnail now. Alrighty, will do, Matt. I know not everybody can make it the full 2 hours that I'm online, but people come in and out all during that time. Ed says, I'm listening, have to get food, feel ill. Yeah, you need to take care of yourself, Ed. Let's see. It says there's 5 people here, but everybody else is pretty quiet. Nikki says, good morning, Ed. She was AFK. She was away from the keyboard. And Lucy said, quiet, I'll come talk, Mom. Pet me, pet me. Come on up. Yes. Yes, Lucy. Yes. Come on. Get up here. Yes. There we go. There she is, everybody. Michelle says, I had someone coming over to pick up an old chicken coop, 100% quail. Got rid of my chickens. I don't blame you, Michelle. That's all I have is quail and cooey. And I hope you make at least a little money off of that chicken coop. Of course, I live in an apartment. I couldn't have chickens. They're too noisy. But the eggs are healthier on quail. They have more of the B complex vitamins that you need. Michelle says, I can't kill guinea pigs. I used to show them. Well, I'll tell you what, Michelle, if you get hungry enough, you can kill anything. Annie says, best move you could have made to get rid of the chickens. Yeah, chickens take, what, 9 months from the time they hatch before they start laying? Whereas quail, it's 6 to 8 weeks. Or 5 to 8 weeks now. Lucy, I found another lump on you, baby. It makes Mommy sad. And he says, it's just meat under the skin. Yep. And it's good meat. Okay, let me see something, Lucy. I think I heard another. Echo, what's my notification?
One new notification from Amazon Shopping. A shipment will arrive today, including puppy pads. By the way, do you find these delivery updates helpful? Please say either yes or no.
Yes.
Thanks for your feedback.
She says, I got an email that your cookbook for free with Quail University. Bought the class but didn't receive the cookbook. That may take a couple days for her to get it, Michelle, but you'll get it. Linda's got to get caught up on her email. In fact, let me see if she's even online yet and I can tell her. No, I don't see her online yet. Have you started taking any of the, started looking at any of the classes yet? She says you can see I bought it in your list. Yeah, I haven't. I don't look at my list all the time. Dawn says, Verna, there are natural ways to get rid of the lumps on dogs. I found out recently from Dog Naturally. My Westie died from one lump. Well, Lucy's getting more and more. And I have a feeling it's cancer. So she's got some on her hip, just above her hip towards her spine, on her legs, everything. So she may not be at QuailCon this year. Michelle says, yep, some things have changed. I remember when everyone thought you could grind up the quail feed. Now you don't. It is very well done class. I agree. The problem with grinding the feed is it can cause upper respiratory problems with the quail. Dawn says her Westie had lumps removed too, but the last one sprang up overnight and she tore it off and it was cancer. Yeah. Lucy's don't look bad, but my instinct every time I feel a new one and the way that they're appearing on her, yeah. Natural treatments for tumors in dogs. Yeah, I'll do that. Michelle says, we didn't know that a few years ago. That's why I say, Michelle, is Quail University is great. I don't care how experienced you are. It may refresh your memory or tell you new things that have been studied and found. Dogs Naturally magazine pops up. And see, Michelle says she enjoyed it very much. Also ordered jumbo quail from Zach. That's cool. Which jumbos did you order? The jumbo mixture, which means you'll get whites and everything. Nikki said her son's dog had lumps all over it. He had them tested and they all came back as fatty tissue. My vet doesn't even want to test him when I asked her. Michelle said 2 weeks wait, but I have what's left of my Sellies. No, just ordered the Pharaohs, okay. I tell you which ones I really love out of the jumbos, and that's the jumbo white wing Pharaohs. But when you hatch them, you'll get jumbo pharaohs, you'll get pharaohs, and you get jumbo whites from them. Yeah. Nikki says it costs him a pretty penny to get it done. My vet just cut them out, but the one that finally popped up ripped off her back and took her to the vet. He cut it out too and saw that it was cancer. He had to put her down. See, and I know dogs don't always show show pain or discomfort until it gets real bad. Michelle says she wasn't picky. They're just for meat. My sellies were for show and variety. Yeah, I agree, Dawn. You took your dog off kibbles because you watched the YouTube Pet Fooled. See, and I always thought pedigree was the best feed, so I don't know. I know one thing, though. Lucy can't handle fur. So I think when she kills the furry animals, the reason why she brings them to me is she wants me to skin them. But you know, Dawn, on oh, I can't remember the name of it. The YouTube channel that does the freeze drying. Let me see if I can find the name of it. Live Life Simple. They even have one about making freeze-dried dog food. Let me see. I can't find it. I'm looking for it right now. Let me see if I can find it.
Do you want some dog food? You want some or not? Let's go. Come on, let's get some. Not that gross stuff. Hey guys, it's Brian with Retired at 40. I've been waiting a while to do.
There you go. Kibble is saying by corporate feed policing themselves like shop people did to us, it causes cancer. That says, okay, back in front of the TV, LOL. Oh, shoot, I didn't do right. Ah, let me find it again. Here you go. Pedigree is crap. The first ingredient in corn. Feed your dog that taste of the wild. There's not corn, soy, or wheat, or instinct. I give mine fresh quail. They kill and eat the whole thing. She's not allowed to eat them unless I kill them. I give Lucy the whole thing when I do, but I do it more as treats. But there's other food that you can feed your dog too. Let me see. I'm going to show everybody what's going on. Okay, that's the one that shows you how to do freeze-dried dog food. And it's homemade dog food. But I can make a freeze dryer full of food like that. But that great, it'd be good for humans or dogs if you rehydrate it. But I don't rehydrate when I freeze dry things for Lucy. I don't rehydrate it. I give her a bowl of water right beside her food so she can drink as much water as it makes her thirsty for. She says her friend, I asked her if she owns a cow. I tell her the ingredients are cornmeal, wheat husk, etc. No meat at all. Yep. Dawn, with you being in the Facebook group and the meals are balanced, homemade. Yeah. But, you know, if you have a freeze dryer, like I do, you can make all that food and it can be made ahead of time and freeze dried so you don't have to cook every week for them. The only way I can get Lucy to eat vegetables is if I cook it in with meat. Beef liver and beef heart, great dog food, especially freeze-dried. Yep. But see, you add some meat to it, some vegetables to it, because they do need vegetables too, even though they don't want them. Like Lucy, some dogs don't like vegetables unless it tastes like meat. And that means cooking it with your meat. Michelle, what do you want the link for? Yeah, Lucy is my big kid. That's what I tell her. She listens like a child does too. If she doesn't do something when I tell her to do it the first time, all I have to do is say, "What did I say?" Then she'll do it. Dawn says, I made turkey roast with giant meatloaf and veggies yesterday. Got 14 days for the dog. Well, that's cool. Michelle says, humans don't think carnivores don't eat veggies. But they eat every bit when they rip open the stomach and intestines. Yeah, yeah. Andy says, I'm going to hop off for the day. Later, y'all. Have a blessed day, Andy. And you know, anything that you eat, that you make homemade yourself, that isn't processed food, it's just as good for your dog. I've got a whole bunch of cuy heads I have to boil. And the meat I pull off of those will go in for Lucy's food. You guys, I'll be right back. Nature's calling. Excuse me, Lucy. Thank you, baby. Don says, have a great day, Andy. Let's see, we're down to 3 people. Well, I think it's in 2 more minutes we'll sign off for the day. And one of these nights, I'm going to have an all-nighter going on. And that'll just pop up. So Michelle and Dawn, I think you two are the only ones. Oh, you guys are all gone. So you all have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you later.